Welcome to the Sales Agent Payment System video how-to guide, where you learn how to configure your first sales campaign. Ready to go? Click enter here to continue. To create your first sales campaign, we go into the Campaign Creators area by clicking on the Campaign Creators menu item. If you already have an account, just enter your email and password and click on the sign in button. If you don't have an account, click on create an account. We currently have 5 membership options, starting from standard going down to gold plus. Each option offers you a different number of campaigns and the total number of sales agents you can have for each menu type. Select the one that matches your needs and click buy now. Sometimes we have a voucher code that will give you money off or a temporary membership. If we have one of those, you will see the voucher code and the details for that voucher. Enter your name, email and the voucher code and click enter here, and that will create your membership. Apart from that, just click sign in to continue. Okay. On this page, within the Campaign Creators area, it shows you details about your account. For example, what membership you have, what you paid for it, the status of it's live or expired, the total number of campaigns you're allowed to have, the total number of agents you're allowed to have across all campaigns, total number of campaigns you've already created, and total number of agents that had joined any one of your campaigns. Also shows you the date you started your membership and the date your membership will finish. If you have anything but the top membership level, you can always upgrade if you think you need more campaigns or more agents. You select what you want to upgrade to and it will show you the recommended retail price and what your upgrade price would be based on how much of your membership time is left. If you select the one that you want to upgrade to, click that, and then it'll show you the details of what you currently have and the details of the membership you can upgrade to, and then click buy now to upgrade to that membership. Okay, back on the Campaign Creators main area, on the right hand side you see the updates column, where we as a company could update any information we want to give to you, the campaign creators. You also have, if any agents have sent you a message that showed you here, if you have any pending agents that wish to join any of your campaigns, will be listed here. We can select the agent, view their details and decide if we're going to allow them to join or not. And any outstanding payments owed to any of your agents will be shown here. On the left hand side you have the Campaign Creators menu. You can view and edit your account details. You can create a new campaign, view any campaigns you have, upload any sales transactions, calculate agent payments, display and download agent payment reports, mark agent payments as paid, and other options for campaigns and agents, and sign out when you're ready. We'll start from the first menu option and go through each one. So within this area you could modify certain details about your account. For example, your name, your email address, your password, your contact number. It also shows you the date you joined and your API development ID. Every member has a unique development ID for when you decide to use our APIs to integrate into your system. If you make any changes, just click on update. Okay, now we're going to create our first new sales campaign by clicking on Create New Campaign. We fill in the basic details of this campaign. So I'm going to create this campaign for a new project called Capstacripts. So we just enter the details. Enter the start date that you wish your campaign to start on. So I'm saying I'm going to want it to start from Monday the 25th of September. And select the end date. Set it to 28th of February next year. Enter some basic information to describe this campaign. So for example, I'll say okay, so I'm going to enter okay, we select which category this campaign falls into. So first it's going to just be website and sign up. We can add a new category if we don't have one that we like. We can display the campaign financials in either pounds, dollars or euros. We'll keep this one as pounds. And when ready, click Add Campaign. Okay, so that shows us our campaign ID for our newly created campaign, the details we've selected which we can change. If we want to add a second category, we can, and we're going to add product sales to that as well. This link here shows us a link to this campaign, so if you want to promote this campaign details, you just copy this, we just click on copy link, and then you could post it anywhere in social media or to anybody else you want to show this campaign to. For this campaign we will have a web link which agents will use to send users to our campaign, so users to our site, but we haven't defined that yet, so we'll leave it blank for now. But the way it works is that if you want to track which agent signs up which person, you create the sales link here and say include agent ID parameters, so we'd know what agent allowed that user to sign up. When you're ready to make this campaign active, just check this button. To update any information, just click Update Campaign Information if you change anything here. Okay. Now, some companies choose to create a sales process that they want their agents to follow, and to do that, you choose questions for each stage. So you can create a new question, select which one. So the first process you want to happen is contact made. Give you a description of that process. The display order, we say 1, that's the first one will happen, and we want it for a new client. That's a confirm stage. Okay, and that will show you here. Now, if you want to add more, because obviously you can create as many as you want, it could be sales details sent, for an example. the client's order 2, confirm stage. You can create as many stages as you want, and so the agent would know these are stages they have to follow to complete the sales process. You can also configure the rules for agents joining your campaign. So you can allow agents to just join without you approving them, or if you only want specific agents, like more experienced agents, you say with our approval, and then once they join, they'll just be set to pending until you approve their request to join. But we leave this as yes, they can just join. You can also allow agents to recruit other agents where they receive residual incomes from them. And if you just want them to be able to recruit straight away, clicking yes. If you want them, once they prove themselves, for example, they brought in, say, £5,000, then you say when earned over, and there's the value there. Also, you may want to limit the number of agents that can join your campaign, or switch recruitment off. So if you want it to be whatever your membership allows, you just have to membership level. If you say I only want a total of, say, 50 agents to join this campaign, you can limit it to 50. After that, you won't allow any other agents to join, or you can switch off agent recruitment, and therefore no agents could join this campaign. We'll set it to membership level, and we save the details. Okay, for this campaign, you could decide how many campaign levels you can have. So this is for where agent could recruit agents, you can recruit agents, and so forth. The software will allow up to 10 levels deep, but for this campaign, I'm only going to choose 3 levels. So for the first level, I'm going to give agents 30% profit share of everything they bring in. They'd also receive 5% profit share for anything that their agents bring in, and 2% for their agents' agents. And then say create levels. Now you could also enter more detailed description about this campaign, so agents and other interested parties can see more details about this campaign. And we've given you a HTML editor so you can make this page look as nice and detailed and complex as you'd like, including images, links, and different fonts and so on and so forth. Once you fill out the information, just click update page. Now, for some campaign creators, they have their own sales pack already, normally in PDF format, that gives full details of the products and services that they're offering. And if that's the case, just click on this link to upload your sales pack, where agents will be able to download the sales pack once they've joined your campaign. If you also want to just give basic product and service information for the agents to be able to create quotes out of, you can do this here by entering the product name or service name, description, and the selling price. Click add item. Once you've done that, you can add a couple of images to it and more information if you need to. So we'll just add one for now. So I'm going to say music download. The selling price $3.50 and add item. Now we see at the bottom we have more information. You can remove it and you can add a couple of images. And that's pretty much how you create your first campaign. So once you've done that, just click back. Here you can see a couple of campaigns that have already been created, and it tells you one is active and one isn't active. Okay, what we're going to do now is upload sales transactions. Sales transactions are basically transactions that the agents have completed, And we have a few different ways of uploading sales transactions. So to start, we just click on sales transactions. Okay, we select the campaign that we're going to upload the transactions for. And then you have a few different options. Below it shows you any transactions that have already been updated. So this shows you on the 18th of August, Agent Alan Bavero had a transaction for £300 and it hasn't been processed yet. So we can manually enter the data to upload a transaction. So we select the transaction date. So if we say on today, this agent, this only shows the agents that have been added to this campaign. This agent uploaded £250. Okay, so that means a sale has taken place for a value of £250 by this agent via the transaction. So we'll show you all the transactions for this campaign. You could also upload a file, a CSV file, with 4 different types of structure to upload your transactions. This will show you the details that is expected in each transaction file. So you select what information you're going to be providing, and then the file that contains that data, click upload, and it will upload all those transactions. Sometimes if you want to include the first row of data, and sometimes the first row is just headers. So you can decide if you want to include it or not. So you have the manual update. You can update by file. Or for more advanced users, you can use our APIs to integrate our software into your software. And you can call APIs to upload the different transactions. This gives you a list of different APIs you can use. And as I said, it's only for HTTPS sites at the moment. And for more information, just click here and it gives you a detailed list of the transactions and example source code of how to use them. So of APIs and the source code of how to use them. Now that we've uploaded transactions, you can see that it still says that there's nothing owed to any agents. Because to calculate the agent payments, i.e. what's owed to what agent, just click on the button, calculate agent payments. It now shows you there's an outstanding amount. And if you want to see what is owed to what agent, just click on the agent payment reports. So to just view the default report, which is unpaid and all payment types, all campaigns, all agents, just click view. So it shows you there's only 2 transactions. So it shows you what is owed to what agent and the total amount that you have to pay to the agents. If there's any paid, you can just click on paid, or if you want for payment types, i.e. sales or residuals, or for specific campaigns, or for specific agents, and then you click view. And if you want to download whatever is displayed here, then just click on download CSV file, and then you can import that into Excel or anywhere else. Once you have paid the agents, you want to be able to mark these agent payments as paid. To do this, click on the Mark Agent Payments as Paid button. Select the campaign. And then once again, there's a few different methods of marking a payment as paid. So you can manually do this by clicking the menu enter data. Select the payments. You can see we've got 2 payments here, and it shows you what's owed. So you can select the payment and then click mark as paid. We could do batch payment by selecting an agent, and it shows you the total amount owed for each agent. Okay, also this is the same amount because there's only 1 agent. So you could say all the agents in that campaign, or for each agent, and click mark as paid. And the other way is we have APIs that allow you to integrate into your own software and call the API to mark a specific payment as paid. So you have the 3 different methods. We'll just select one of the payments and say that's been paid. We'll go back. You can see now the outstanding payment amount is being reduced because one of them has been paid. We also have the campaign agent section. Clicking there to see what that offers, and that has different reports like campaign sales reports. Clicking that, that's what it shows. Only 2 transactions, but so it shows you. So it shows you the campaign name, the start and end date, the total number of agents in that campaign, total number of transactions that have been uploaded, and the total value in sales. Click on the campaign agent report, and it'll show you for each campaign total number of transactions, details of the campaign, total number of sales. Click on the top 10 agent report. Obviously we've only got one agent here, so it's only going to show one. Also, if you want to see the agent's progress report, you select that agent, hit that, and it'll show you what sales progress they're at. So what sales progress stage they're at. So if they've contacted the client, sent information, so based on what you defined, it will show you where they're at. That could be by agent or by campaign. We also can send messages to an agent or all agents, and if you want to upload a list of agents, this is the way to do it. Just like you can upload transactions, you can upload a list of agents. Okay, and to log out, just click on log out. And that's it for this tutorial.